Ho, ho, ho. You must know. Watch out when you're under the mistletoe. Oh, wait. Hi, I'm Ed, Free Circle. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you got everything that you wanted today. It being what people know it as Christmas. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the day. My hope that everybody was able to talk and enjoy family and people that matter the most. So I hope somebody found a home today, most of all. I hope somebody got off the street today. I hope somebody got clean today off of alcohol or drugs. I hope somebody cleared up a matter in the family. We all have to hope. So let's hope big. It's the countdown to the end of the year. Or you could count it up to the next Christmas if you want. But that means you have to include the Black Friday and all that horse nonsense. So let's say count down to the new year right now, because it is closer to count down to the new year. And what a new year this one's going to be. For myself, I have a lot of exciting plans. I'm reinventing myself. School after 50? What? Are you serious? Yes, you can still learn after 50, folks. All you've got to do is step up to the plate and take a swing at it. If you fail, well, you did not fail because you tried. And that's the most important thing. Learn to try first. Learn to win second. That's a very key point that we have to understand. We all want to win. Winning is in our nature. We want to feel good. But feel good about yourself just for trying, because trying for the first time leads to trying for the second time and possibly winning on the third time. You never know, see? So never give up, especially what you want to do the most. Keep love in your heart, help in your mind, and that goes both ways. You need help, and you need to give help. So let's not take advantage, let's give advantage. Going into the new year, I plan on doing wonderful things because I want to try. My plans are wonderful because I am trying. And that's what a lot of people need to understand. All you've got to do is stand up and try. Because trying is practicing, and practice makes perfect. So if you're unwilling to step up and, hey, screw up a little bit, well, you'll never get to the top where you want to be. Or is the top where you want to be? See, I don't like being on the top. I kind of like to be in the middle, because I can learn from those above me and help the people below me. I love the middle. Middle ground is great. And anyway, with that all being said, try, people. Try something new. Let's make a new friend. Let's try to correct a wrong that we did. If I hurt anybody that can hear me today, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I understand if you're mad. So I want everybody to do that. Even if you know they can't hear you, I want you to just say it. Acknowledge that you did do something wrong and take that first step to correct it. Let's make the new year great, wonderful, and bright. Let's give hope. Let's give help. And let's give a lot of enlightenment. And that's what dialogue does. It gives people enlightenment. You can come on dialogue and you can find all sorts of enlightenment. And that's what we need to do. Let's start listening to people, talking to people, get involved. Your world does matter, and it matters important. See, even if you do not have children, in the future, you have to worry about the future for your own sake. Someday you're going to be old, and those kids of the future that you may be interacting with, they might be the ones taking care of you. So you want to throw good influence out. You want them to realize how to make a difference in the world. Excuse me. So, with the new year coming, I have great hope. I am full of optimism. I have seen a lot of ugly in the world, but I'm trying to not focus on what I've seen ugly other than to remember it so it's not repeated. And I want to focus more on the positive of my life, 9 lives. I wish I was a cat sometimes, have 9 lives. You know, especially after what you go through, sometimes your body feels like you could use a new one. So, anyway, yeah, changing others. Getting rid of our negatives in our life. Let's work hard in the coming year to just get away from the negative. If you don't agree with somebody, find something to agree with them about. If they're not the same as you, well, find something in common with them. There's always something. And then you can build from there instead of, that guy's funny. That guy looks funny, and I think he smells a little weird too, so I don't want to get involved with him. Well, maybe you met that guy on a particular day that he just climbed out of a sewer from helping some old lady that was backed up and needed him, and you ran into him at the opportune time to know he's going to stink like heck. And so you never know where or what people are dealing with. So let's not prejudge people. Let's judge people after we get to know them and really get to know them. If people are not opening up and you can't see that they do have problems themselves, well, are they being real? That's the issue. Like the last couple days, I had a heck of a couple days and I couldn't do some of the things that I needed to do. Like my show, my regular show on Spreaker. I had to just say heck with it. I can't do it. So I went on, played a few little beats of music and got off. Because I'm learning I do not want to bring negativity on the air. Because negativity spreads like wildfire. We've got enough of that in the world. So I'm trying to focus and pay attention to being kind, courteous, respectful to your elders. If you know a veteran, thank him because he cared enough, or her because they cared enough to care. This is, people forget these simple courtesies. We live in a fast-paced society. So love is always the answer. Love will find a way. You see? And that is the key. Love will find a way. If we look towards love, I'm not perfect. I wish I was. Because if I was perfect, I would make the world perfect. And then we'd all be living happily ever after. But then reality says, I'm far from perfect. So what I bring is real. If I have a bad day, it will show because I wear it on my sleeve. And I try to hide it, but I can't. So I'm learning these techniques. I have to be open with my listener, first of all, because they can tell when you are being troubled about something. It's like a shark in the water with a bleeding fish. They sense it. So being on open mic live, it's not easy, but yet once you get doing it and you find a groove, you feel a comfort to it. And I've watched over the last year how voices can really change lives. I had an individual reach out to me, and I'm not going to go into particulars on it because it's confidential, and it made me feel wonderful that that individual entrusted this with me, knowing that it is safe. There is no way in heck I would divulge any of that information unless it was meant to be released. And a lot of people cannot do that. They have to gossip or share, or, it's one thing, but if they're telling you this is in confidence, don't say anything. That's a good practice. Do not. Or if you cannot, you've got to tell that person, look, this is wrong, and I can't hold this in confidence. So stop telling me what you're telling me if you're going to tell me any more. So being open with one another, it really matters. And being upright with people. They can sense it like a shark in a pond with a bloody fish. They're going to find that blood and they're going to attack it. So if I'm having a bad day, I'm not going to hide that. I'm going to be forthright about it. And that way you can know that something's bugging him. So you might be a little more, reasonable with your judgments. And that goes for everybody. And we need to put that out there for everybody to realize. I have a big family and I love them all. But all of us don't get along, It's just the way it is. But I'm telling you, I really feel that even if one of the worst of us got into a situation and they came asking for help, and I just feel that all of my family would put away their differences and step up to the plate. That's how my mom raised us. Or she would clip us with a you know. Anyway, no, building family and trust is important. So to build trust, you have to be honest and open with each other. And if you cannot be honest and open about your worst, they'll never trust you at your best. So we got to remember that when we are dealing with life situations. We are not pretty people. People are flesh and blood, and we screw up. It's what we do afterwards that matters. Are we going to deny it and hide it and keep the denial going? Or are we going to stand, take the hurt and the pain, and fix what's needing fixed? It's all about love, finding it within your heart to help, heal. So those are my thoughts for today. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't, I hope you're enjoying the day. I hope everybody is finding peace this time of the year. And let's look for a bright future in the new year. Bells and whistles. Put on your dancing shoes. Have fun. Do something that you've never done before. Step outside of your comfort zone. Talk to somebody that you would normally make fun of. And don't make fun of them. Understand who they are. That's my challenge for the year. I'm going to really start talking to those people I find, I don't know, how do you put it? Outside of my norm, what I'm comfortable with, because I want to know and to know others and where their comfort is really matters when you're trying to bring unity. So, boy, I got this in my throat. Excuse me. So let's bring happiness, healing, and home. Let's think about the home, family. Let's make it a priority to be a better person next year. Hey, join me tomorrow evening on the dialogue. Ed, Free Circle, out.